Ever stare at your bank account at 2 a.m. doing mental math on whether you can afford groceries and gas this week? Then the next day, you forget an important meeting, lose your keys, snap at someone you love, and you think, what's wrong with me? Here's the truth nobody tells you. You're not broken. Your brain is literally running at lower capacity. Financial stress doesn't just make you anxious. It drops your IQ by 13 points. That's like losing a full night's sleep, except you don't recover in the morning. You're not lazy. You're not undisciplined. You're cognitively overloaded. And I'm about to show you the one strategy that breaks this cycle. What's really happening in your brain? Princeton and Harvard researchers changed everything we knew about money and decision-making. They tested two groups, financially secure versus financially stressed. The result? The stress group scored 13 IQ points lower. 13 points is a gap between average and borderline gifted. It's massive. Here's why. Your brain has limited bandwidth, like RAM on a computer. When part of that bandwidth is constantly running a financial anxiety program in the background, there's less left for everything else. Less focus, less self-control, less planning, less being the person you want to be. This isn't weakness. This is neuroscience. The cruel irony? The less money you have, the more complex financial decisions you face. You're running the most demanding mental software on the weakest processor. The cognitive death spiral here is where it gets worse. You're stressed about money, your brain operates at lower capacity, you make worse decisions, forgot to pay a bill, impulse bought something, missed an opportunity, more financial stress, even lower capacity, worse decisions. The spiral continues. You feel like you're sabotaging yourself, like something's wrong with you. But you're trapped in a feedback loop that has nothing to do with your character and everything to do with your circumstances. The wealthy aren't smarter. They just have brain space to think clearly. When you're not worried about next month's rent, you can focus on career development, networking, learning. You can take calculated risks. Plan 5 years ahead instead of 5 days. This is what the first million is the hardest really means. It's not compound interest. It's buying back your brain. Scarcity mindset. Your brain on survival mode when you're operating from scarcity. Your brain gets tunnel vision. You only see what's immediately in front of you. The urgent crisis. The pressing bill. You lose the ability to see opportunities. Can't think strategically. Can't invest in yourself, even in small ways. And here's what most advice misses. You can't think abundantly your way out. You can't gratitude journal into cognitive bandwidth. Telling someone in financial crisis to just think positive is like telling a drowning person to relax and enjoy the water. Scarcity mindset isn't a character flaw. It's a rational response to real threat. Your brain is doing exactly what it should when resources are scarce. Focus on survival. The problem? We need our prefrontal cortex, the part that plans and strategizes. But scarcity shuts it down. The solution? Your calm buffer, not budgeting, not cutting expenses, not crypto or side hustles. The first step to building wealth is building a calm buffer, a specific amount of money that exists for one purpose. Shut down the anxiety program in your brain. For most people, that's $1,000, not $10,000, not 6 months' expenses, just $1,000. Why? Because $1,000 covers most emergencies that trigger the death spiral. Car breaks down, phone dies, unexpected medical bill. With $1,000, these become inconveniences instead of catastrophes. Your brain stops running the anxiety program. You get your bandwidth back. Here's how to build it. Step 1. Pick your calm buffer number. Usually $1,000, maybe $500 or $2,000 for you. Choose what feels achievable but meaningful. Step 2. Put it somewhere separate. Open a savings account you don't touch. Name it calm buffer or brain space fund. Step 3. Build it slowly. Protect it fiercely. This money isn't for something. It's for nothing. Its only job is to exist and make your brain feel safe. Can you set aside $50 this month? $25? Even $10? Doesn't matter how long it takes. Just that you're building it. Critical part. Once you hit your number, stop. Don't increase it. This isn't about a massive emergency fund. That comes later. This is about buying back your cognitive bandwidth ASAP, so you can make better decisions about everything else. What happens when you have the buffer first? Small things. You sleep better, less irritable, can focus for more than 5 minutes. Then bigger shifts. You start seeing opportunities you couldn't before. Someone mentions a free course, and you think that could help me get promoted. Instead of, I don't have time. You make decisions based on what's best for your future, not just what solves today's crisis. You meal prep because you can plan ahead. Fix small problems before they're expensive. Your IQ comes back online. You can finally do what self-help books talk about. Set goals, build habits, invest in yourself because you have the mental capacity to execute. Money's real superpower isn't buying things. It's buying brain space. The beautiful irony? Once you have brain space back, you get significantly better at making money. You negotiate better, see opportunities, make fewer costly mistakes, play the long game. The calm buffer is a foundation everything else builds on. Why most financial advice fails, it assumes you're operating with a clear mind and full cognitive capacity. It tells you to invest, build income streams, think 10 years ahead. Great advice for someone whose brain isn't hijacked by survival mode. But if you're reading budgeting tips while your account is negative and you're not sure about next week's rent, none of that can land. Your brain literally can't process it. It's like teaching advanced calculus while running a marathon. People consume endless money content, feel motivated for 6 hours, then fall back into the same patterns. And they blame themselves. But the problem was never discipline. It was bandwidth. You can't execute sophisticated strategies in survival mode. You have to exit survival mode first. That's what the calm buffer does. It's not the end goal. It's the starting line. Once you have it, everything becomes possible. Not easy, but possible. You're not broken, you're experiencing a completely normal, scientifically documented response to financial stress. Your brain is doing what it's designed to do, but you can interrupt this cycle, not with willpower or positive thinking, with a strategic, achievable buffer that gives your brain permission to stop the anxiety program. Start with your number, usually $1,000. Build it slowly, protect it fiercely. Don't touch it unless it's genuine emergency. Watch what happens when your brain gets bandwidth back. Better decisions, opportunities, the ability to engage with your future. Money's real power isn't what it buys. It's the mental freedom it creates. Your action step tonight before bed. Open a separate savings account. Transfer what you can, even $5. Name it your calm buffer. Commit to building it. Not tomorrow. Not when things get better. Now. The life you want. The person you want to be. The goals you want to achieve. They're all waiting on the other side of this buffer. Your brain is one of your most powerful tools. It's time to buy it back. Let's do this.